Hi, I'm Ignatius. Welcome to my practical exam video. My client for today is Nadine. Nadine's a 30-year-old businesswoman. She has extensive work hours and she manages to fit in one class of Zumba per week. With our conversation we've had with regards to our short, mid and long-term goals, Nadine would like to have at least 3 to 4 days workout days per week, and to maintain that as a midterm goal, including a nutritional plan. And then at a later stage you would love to increase endurance and stamina and start competing in long distance running again. We're very excited to get started, so let's do this.
Yay.
We'll be starting with the resting values. I'll be taking my client's blood pressure. I'll be placing the cup above the elbow, compressing the brachial artery. One thing that's important to note while doing the blood pressure is to allow your client to be in a seated and comfortable position for at least 5 to 10 minutes before doing the blood pressure, because stress is a big factor and it could affect the results. An ideal reading for blood pressure is 120/80. And looking at my client's results, so the systolic reading is 114, and diastolic reading is 68, which is a normal reading. To continue the resting values, I will now test my client's pulse reading. I will do the radial pulse reading, which is the wrist, and that radial artery is in line with the thumb. So I'll use my index, middle finger. I'll test it over a 10-second period and times that by 6 to get my accurate minute or heartbeats per minute. Okay. Okay, thank you. So the reading I got was 11 beats every 10 seconds. I times that by 6, it's 66 beats per minute, which is a normal heart rate. Next, we will be looking at my client's body mass index, and I'll ask my client to step on the scale, please. Okay, and the result is 47.2 kilograms. I'll be testing my client's height. Would you mind just standing with your hands next to your body, straight, chin forward? Thank you. Okay. So your height is 1.54 meters. So according to the results with regards to the weight and the height, my client's BMI works out to 20, which is a healthy body mass index. I will now be doing my client's waist to hip ratio, and in order to do that I'll need a measuring tape. Would you mind lifting your t-shirt for me? So for the waist, I'll be measuring the smallest part of the waist. That would be 63. And for the hip area, I'll be measuring around the largest part of the hip. And that would be 88 centimeters. I will do the calculation and provide you with the results. And my client's waist to hip ratio is 0.71, which is within the required ratio for females.
While performing my client's postural assessment, I've noticed that the ears are level, the head is centered, the shoulders are slightly deviated, which is fair posture. Right is a little bit higher than the left. Looking at the side, the neck is balanced, and there's quite an extensive S curvature in the lower back, which is slight poor form. The plumb line is slightly off center. The hips are in line and level. Overall, my client seems to have a fair postural structure.
I'll now be doing my client's body fat percentage. I'll be using the skin graph calipers, and I'll perform the 3 skin fold reading. Doing a reading on my client's elbow, suprailiac, and her thigh. Would you mind just tricep? So I'll be folding the piece of skin just behind the elbow, above the elbow. The reading is 15. Do you mind just lowering the tongue? That's 10. And just above the knee, between the knee and the hip. That is 21. So I'll calculate the results, adding up all 3 measurements. Based on the results from the 3 skin fold measurements, my client's body fat percentage is 20.9, and for a 30-year-old female, that is an ideal body fat percentage. The flexibility test, I'll be measuring the distance between my client's chin and the floor, with her back straight up against the wall, legs forward. So the distance between her chin and the floor is 62 centimeters. And for the next measurement, I'm going to ask my client to lay flat on her stomach and arch her head backwards, and I'll take the measurement between the middle of her collarbone and the floor. So with both arms next to her side, can you lift your head as far as you possibly can? Thank you. And the measurement there is 14 centimeters. So I'll take the 14 centimeter distance, divide that by the seated position, and times it by 100, which would give me a flexibility result. After doing the calculation, my client's results came to 20.1, and if I look at the results, according to the results, that's poor flexibility, but we're looking forward to improving that. Okay, so for our power test, we're going to do the medicine ball push. I'm just going to demonstrate to my client what I'm expecting from them. So you're going to stand behind on the yoga mat using that as your line. You're going to stand up straight, ball in front of you, at your chest, and you're going to push it. And then we'll take that measurement and we'll do a second take. Stand straight, keep the ball at your chest, and push it. So the first measurement came to 1.88 meters, and she will do a second one, and then we'll take the furthest distance as the result. Okay, so with the second throw, she managed to push 2.2 meters, and that is a power result for the medicine ball test. So moving over to the power endurance test, my client will be doing a push-up test, and I will demonstrate the push-ups that's required for this test. We'll be doing a modified version, which is the female push-up. So arms will be directly under your shoulders, on your knees, straight back, and you'll go down to chin touching the floor. Before you do that, can you just lift your back a little bit? Here we go. Arms directly under your shoulders. Go in 3, 2, 1. That's good. That's good. Go for it. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's amazing. Do some. Go for it. 20. Come, give me one more. One more. 21. And that's time. Awesome. So for the muscle endurance push-up test, in 1 minute my client managed 21 push-ups, which according to the results, that's really good. Cardiovascular testing, we're going to do the Cooper 12 minute. Our client's going to walk on the treadmill for 12 minutes, and she's going to walk at a moderate speed of 4 kilometers per hour and an incline of 3. And then once the 12 minutes are done, we're going to look at the results at the distance that she would cover over that 12-minute period. Okay, so we're almost done with our 12 minutes. And after 12 minutes, we've covered a distance of 0.77 meters, which is 770 meters. And for a max VO2, that would be low, but moving forward, at least we have a benchmark of 770 meters. So for our first warm-up exercise, we're going to do the rowing machine. And I will demonstrate to my client first. She can do warm-up for 1 minute. So, being on the rowing machine, you need to keep your body up straight. And adjust the feet according to my shoe size.
for the second workout, warm up, we're going to do star jumps, and I will demonstrate so my client can see what I'm doing. So we're going to open my legs, swing my arms above my head. And we're going to do that for 1 minute. That's your second warm-up exercise. Okay. Ready? Go. The reason why I chose this as a warm-up exercise is because you can do it anywhere. You don't need equipment. It's a full body, basically a full body workout. It's good for the legs, the quads, upper body, and also gets your heart rate, it pushes your heart rate up, gets the blood flow back. Good. 10 more seconds. 5, 2, 1. Okay, so moving on to our resistance exercises for upper body. We're going to do push-ups, normal push-ups, regular push-ups, and I will just demonstrate to my client what I'm expecting from her. Hands directly under your shoulders. Your glutes a little bit tucked, straight back, and you're going to go straight down and up. Just I'm expecting a 5 reps. Okay, so I'm just going to tuck it into your back space, and you're going to go straight down. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 1 more. Awesome. We're going to do side lateral raises, and just to demonstrate, keep the weights by your side and you lift your arms shoulder width and down. That will be 1 rep. You do 5 reps. It's fine. Here we go. It's 1, 2. One more. Awesome. Well done. Body resistance exercises. The first one we're going to do is squat. Just going to demonstrate my arm. What I'm expecting from her. Squat is your legs directly in line with your shoulders, pointing a little bit upwards. Keep your hands in front of you. Squat down. And as soon as your glutes are over the floor, you come back up. I'm going to do 5 legs for you. Open the legs a little bit more. There we go. Look straight ahead. There we go. It's nice. Let's do 2, 3, 1 more. Our second lower body exercise, we're going to do the lunge. I will just demonstrate from the side. So for the lunge, I have to straight forward. Back leg is going to go down. And you sit back. You're going to alternate with lunges. 1, 5 reps, 5 reps each way. So for our core exercise, we're going to do the plank. The plank is quite a pull in the front and the back, and it helps with the stability around the area. So we're going to do a 30-second plank and demonstrate very nicely from you. So on your elbows 90 degrees on the floor, and you're going to hold there. Just stuck in your glutes, keeping your back straight. Elbows. Stuck the glute, keep your back straight. And you're going to hold there for 30 seconds. Our key stage, you can then move back. Lift your leg. So we're looking at the connecting chain. I'm going to lift the leg as far as I can. And this is going to assist with the hamstring, the glutes, lower back. And to increase the intensity, I'll push your toe down and I'll hold you for 10 seconds. Awesome. Taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you see your satisfaction. And thank you.